Okay, we've got a freestanding tub in here, Michael, which I love, with the big open glass windows. And then the mosaic that is around the tub itself, you'll see I've mimicked in the niches in these little candelabras. These candles are special because you could just flick a button on and all of them come on, and when you're taking a bath, you could sit here and feel like you're in a spa. And then throughout the bath, it's all done in this lovely white and cream feeling with, again, bringing in a sort of feeling of these tile mirrors that were custom made and the stained glass window that was made by Tanya again. The shower itself is enough to fit 7 people. I love it. It's a great open space with a bench and you just want to hang out in there. It's just a fun, beautiful, spa-like bathroom. Well, this is a fun little guest bedroom with a little ladder to throw towels. You've got the little niches, or actually shelves on the side of the bed for books and art pieces, and it's got that whole kind of country farmhouse feeling. So this is just a fun place to come and rest your weary head. It's another little fun bedroom, guest bedroom, filled with some fun artwork from local artists, Cheryl Doty, some others, and little antique pieces behind. There's a little light fixture that comes from Davis and Taft. And this is just a place, again, to just feel that wonderful, cozy feeling of being away at our vacation resort. So, Michael, this is one of my favorite powder rooms ever because it's small, but it's sweet, and the soapstone sink that's on top of, again, the quartzite that was used in the kitchen. We were able to sort of recycle additional stone. And then this wonderful mosaic tile from NS Ceramics. And I found this, what I think is really fun, this mirror that mimics the same colors and the same color scheme as the tiles that are surrounding the entire sink. And these fun little light fixtures that were made from silk and a cotton and a raw linen. So it's just a nice bathroom to want to enter into and wash your hands at a party.
Susan, that was an amazing tour. Thank you for showing the
I'm so glad I could do this with you.
Nice. I would not call it a garage.
No, this is like a special unit of probably 4,000 square feet. This piece was built before the rest. This basically was a build from scratch home. And the barn came first because there were a collection of wonderful cars the owner has. And this was the beginning of where we could house all the storage and then begin to build the house. So
I saw the pictures of before and it's just completely different. It transformed the whole place. It looks amazing. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, I'll tell you something else about this. There actually have been weddings here already in this barn. So this was, as soon as the house was completed, literally a week later, there was a wedding of a family member's wedding, and it was housed in this barn. The whole thing was opened up, the cars were all taken out, lights were put all over, and it was the best party place I've ever been to. Rows and rows of picnic tables out here with wonderful food. It was delightful.
I just can't imagine. If they need another event, need a valet guy to move the cars, let me know. Okay. I gladly do it for free. All right?
Yeah, these are your kind of cars.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable.
So come into our little guest house.
Did you say guest house?
Yes.
Can I be a guest?
Well, this is above the barn, which you saw earlier. And this
above
is
the barn or above the garage?
Above the garage,
there you
go. And this was actually the first piece built when we built the garage. We built this as a place to stay while the rest of the home was being built. And this is just stupendous because the views, the fresh air from here, it's just...
you feel like you're in a different world.
Yeah. And we use a lot of the same materials, so when you get into the kitchen, the swar stone as the countertop there, the stone that we used in the kitchen itself is the same stone we used outside in the barbecue area. The mosaic tile is different, but it's one of the looks that we love, and it's the same color theme of all the organic creams and beiges and browns and caramel. This is just a place to call home on a weekend.
Simple,
when or when the kids come to visit and you don't want the family in the house with you. You know that feeling.
Well, you know.
And behind you?
It is amazingly done. It's beautiful. I see the roof. You took a lot of advantage of the height too.
That's fun.
Very
a little
nice.
fan for the summers. And
Very
you've got the fireplace. You've got the niches again with storage below them so you can actually pull up the benches and put all of your pillows and extra towels in there. And you've everything you really
everything you need
desire.
in a house, literally, is in a guest house.
Right, and a laundry room in the bathroom.
In the bathroom. There you go.
Yeah, you can just live here, and a refrigerator and kitchen, a
Fabulous.
stove.
That's it. I'm moving in.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you got to see this.
I'm absolutely blown away by what Susan has designed here. We will be right back. Susan, that was a wonderful project you have done.
Oh, I'm glad you
truly
enjoyed.
love the place. It's just magical. Very
Oh,
nice.
thank you, Michael.
We talk about you start this from the grounds up. A lot of people in our town, they have houses that they are old, they want to remodel, or they want to build a house that is not exactly what they want. What are the challenges? What are the rewards? What are the perks of building something from scratch, from the bottom, from the basement?
Well, there's a wonderful thing about doing that because it's a collaboration. You work with the architect, you work with the landscape people, you work with the contractor, you work with the owners. And when you're building from scratch, you have so much freedom to do what you want to do, but also do it with a group of people that work together. And you get a vision, and you work from your vision, and you share that vision with the owners and make sure they agree, and then you take into account what they want. And you do what you see today, and you saw last week, which is from start to finish everything that you could ever imagine in a dream home. And along the way, you make sure the client is happy with everything. And in this case, it's been thrilling because you get to try all of your most wonderful fantasies on someone else's home with their dream. In the end, hopefully their dream come true home.
So it is basically no disadvantages.
Well, there's always the challenges of the land itself and building around that, and there's always the issues you find with tiles that crack and things that don't come on time, and it's a much longer process. So this was a 2-year process, and the patience that takes is strong, but at the same time, you have such a strong feeling for everything you're doing, from the flooring to the colors, that you can. I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the morning, and in the shower I'd be thinking about it. So I really lived this home for 2 years. As I told you earlier, when the home was finally done, I didn't want to leave. I actually went through a state of depression. It had to put me away for a while. No, it's very fulfilling to see how happy people can be. And now they're living in this home, and there's weddings and parties and events, and it makes me very happy because that's really why I do this work. I do it to make others happy.
Wonderful. Thank you very much again.
Well, thank
I appreciate
you for
it.
coming today.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure having you on our show. Thank you very much. That was Design Santa Barbara. See you next week.